boy. Looks like the chef's hard at work this morning.
Yep.
What happened yesterday?
We did 7 miles. It was a cruiser, and if by cruiser you mean up and down, then yes. Now we're here, so we're making a dope-ass breakfast on our day off. Yep.
Because we want to lighten our load for tomorrow's 13-mile cruiser.
That's right. Tomorrow we're doing another cruiser, twice as long as yesterday's cruiser. But we've got the sunny sunflower spread from Outdoor Herbivore. It's going to go on those tortillas right there. And then we've got naked freckle burrito in here. I got water heating up for the sunrise tofu scramble here. And then we've got some fire roasted vegetables here. And we're going to mix all that up, put it in tortillas, and have a feast.
That sounds amazing.
I know.
All right.
Yeah, we got to fuel up. We got a big day tomorrow, so.
And Mr. Bong, what kind of tea are you making there today?
I'm working on the Earl Grey tea, bergamot oil, day 2, day 4, day 3. Every morning I start the day with this right here. But this is a much earned and gonna be much appreciated day off today.
Yeah.
And we're doing it with this breakfast burrito. Yeah, this is gonna be a good meal. So.
We gonna do some water sports today?
Possibly some water sports. And, stay tuned because that'll be captured on camera too. But we might be floating out on the lake, and we're gonna do it via log. Maybe you guys were talking about blowing up
some dry sacks,
some dry sack floaties. So it's gonna be a nice cruising day off today. So.
Awesome. All right,
Cruiser day.
Let's get after this.
We're redefining cruiser.
Set myself free while I'm hiking my feelings.
Welcome to Hiking My Feelings TV.
Blazing trails and I'm swimming in the lake. Blazing trails and I'm hiking on my feelings. It's straight within me. Blazing trails and I'm hiking up a mountain. Blazing trails and we're swimming in the lake. Blazing trails and I'm hiking on my feelings. I find the strength within me. Climbing up the mountain to Yosemite. Trails and I'm climbing up a mountain. Blazing trails and I'm swimming in the sea. Blazing trails and I'm hiking on my feelings. I'll find the strength within me. We're blazing trails and I'm hiking up a mountain. Blazing trails and we're swimming in the lake. Blazing trails and we're hiking on our feelings. Strength within me. Good morning.
Yeah.
Breakfast burrito time.
Yeah, that calls for a burrito for sure.
So we started with the sunflower spread.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're putting some of the burrito down.
The freckled burrito.
Yep.
From Outdoor Herbivore.
Mm-hmm. And then we've got some tofu scramble.
Oh, which is amazing.
Yep.
Also from Outdoor Herbivore.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have a lot left over, so we'll just pass the bowls around.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna clean the spoon between every.
It's important.
We're all family
Gotta keep
here.
things clean.
We're all family here at this point.
So good. And then we got a roasted vegetable blend.
Yep.
Which is from Catalina 2018.
Yep.
Circa 2018.
Yep.
Still good.
Still good. Making it happen.
Mm-hmm. That looks delicious.
All right, here you go, Mr. Williams.
All right. All right. Let's see what happens.
Breakfast taco, breakfast burrito,
Yeah.
breakfast of champions. That's what champions are made of. Mmm. Mmm.
KBong approved.
KBong approved. Side note, we have a 13-mile hike ahead of us tomorrow. So
Cruiser. It's not a hike, it's a cruiser.
it's a cruiser. Taking it all in. In the middle of the lake. In the middle of the lake. Bon voyage! In the middle of the lake. I'll see you on the other side, y'all. Take care. Just takes a minute, but once you get it going. I mean, is this hilarious?
Water sports.
What you making there?
Well, we got a dry bag from sea to summit. Inflated it. Take it for a spin around the lake.
All right. Cool, cool.
Yep.
How is it?
Going across the other side.
Nice.
Want to race? All right, good morning. It's 6:30. We are stopped for our first wardrobe change to get ready for our 13+ mile hike back to the van. And we're kind of stopped here. We're in the land of 10 lakes, and sun hasn't quite come up yet, but we've been moving for about a half hour now. So, but it is absolutely gorgeous out here. So we had the day off yesterday. We just kind of chilled out at the lake, did some laundry, ate, and just rested. And we're feeling really good today. And our mission is to get back to the van, drop off the bear canister for KBong, make it back to Mammoth Lakes, get 2 takeout pizzas, maybe a 6-pack of beer, and be at our campsite just in time for a sunset time lapse, because no good trip is without an epic sunrise or sunset time lapse. So it doesn't count if you don't have one. So anywho, let's see if we make it. Five and a half miles to White Wolf.
Yeah.
What time is it?
8:53.
Okay. What time do we start today?
6.
6:15ish.
Yeah.
And we've done how many miles?
5, almost 6.
3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steady pace.
Already got the biggest climb of the day done.
Yeah.
And we took 2 breaks.
Uh-huh. And what's the wildlife count so far?
10 deer, 2 coyotes, 1 grouse, countless chipmunks, and like a chickadee forest or something. That was so cool.
And at least 1 human.
And 1 human.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we walked back to a campground full of humans, but we've seen 1.
Yeah, they were slackers.
Yeah.
Laying
How many
down
lakes?
sleeping.
2 lakes? 3 lakes?
I think 3. If you count the one
yeah.
that started that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, team.
Yeah. High five.
Do.
go.
So we are about ready to actually get back on paved road for the first time
Yes.
in 6 days.
6 days.
All right.
Yeah,
How
we
do
did
you,
it.
How do you feel about that?
I feel amazing.
All right.
My feet are a little sore, but other than that, I am a happy camper.
I gotta say that I have 0 blisters. Thank you, Solomon and Darn Tough,
That's right.
with that combo.
Yeah,
And-
my blisters that I came with are now gone, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
That's cool. We still got some fire up there.
Whoa.
Mr. Bong, how you hanging in?
Shout outs to my mom, shout outs to my dad, shout outs hiking my feelings, shout outs to Yosemite National Park, all the rangers and all the trail caretakers and all the bears, deer, everyone out there. I mean, we did it 55.7, 56 miles loop. Feeling good. We're still walking, hasn't even stopped. We're still going. Cheers.
Phew. So we still got a little bit of a trek to get back to the van.
Yep.
Hopefully Ruby remains unmolested by bears.
Man, this fire is like right there, huh?
And then we're gonna go get pizza,
Yeah, pizza.
and then we're gonna camp out,
Yes, right.
and we'll do some maybe some post-hike interviews,
Yes.
and then we're going to Buckeye Hot Springs.
That's right. Via Ohana 395
Yeah,
for a little nourishment tomorrow.
and then we're going to Tahoe.
That's right.
Why not? Let's
Why
do another
not?
backpacking trip, shall we?
Okay.
All right. Let's try and keep it under 20, huh, fellas?
The adventure continues.
Everything's intact.
Ruby is fully intact, remains unmolested by bears.
We did it.
All right, let's see if she can take us home to get us pizza.
56 miles, Grand Canyon, Tuolumne River. Let's do it again.
Yeah!
This isn't the wilderness.
No. So we're supposed to be doing some interviews
Yeah.
and reminiscing over our trip in Yosemite,
Yeah.
but we are,
In a hotel room instead.
yeah. So the wildfires seem to have put a little kink in our plans.
Big cake.
So tell them what we were supposed to do.
So we were supposed to go backpacking through the Desolation Wilderness, doing the same loop that we did with KBong back in July, but camping out at Dick's Lake and doing a nice little overnight to ease into society after being in the wilderness in Yosemite for a week.
Mm-hmm.
But the fires have dampened that plan, which is, you know, like, I'm not upset about that. I mean, it sucks, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, which is why we're not hiking today and not backpacking today. So we, all the national forests in Southern California and most of them in Northern California are closed. All camping in national forests in California is canceled, and we decided to get a hotel room instead. So I'm showered. I've taken 2 in the last 8 hours.
Which is 2 more than we've taken over
In the
past
last 3 weeks.
But
Hiker trash.
Yeah, but we've had like plenty of rivers and
Yeah,
lakes,
lakes
and ponds,
and
so
waterfalls.
no stank here.
Right.
So as we were leaving Yosemite, like this new fire just ramped up, and
Yeah.
it's supposed to actually go into Yosemite. They're planning for it to go to Yosemite, so we left it exactly the right time.
Yeah,
We were supposed to camp outside the park.
right. And we decided
That
not
didn't
to.
happen,
Right.
Because it was smoky and it was just like holiday weekend and it was just people everywhere.
Yeah,
And then we were like, well, let's just go to
Buckeye Hot
Springs.
yeah. Nope.
That was actually in the fire.
Yeah.
Or
Like,
might as
we couldn't
well
even
have
see
been.
the mountain
Yeah,
from the
couldn't even see
395.
mountain. So we actually drove through the fire. We didn't get video of it because it was actually a little bit concerning
Yeah.
because we were starting to run out of gas.
Right.
And it was like it might as well have been night out.
Seriously,
That's how dark it was.
I felt like we were driving through the apocalypse, which is kind of funny in a metaphorical sense. Like, when you get out of the wilderness, you're like, oh, blue skies, everything's lovely. And then you get back into society and you're like, I can't see.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
When we did see the sun, it was red.
It was red. Yeah, it was nuts.
So it's been like that for a few days, and so we've been in Tahoe for a little bit hoping to do this thing, but it's been raining ash,
Yeah.
and yesterday we couldn't even see the other side of the lake, so
We called it before they called it because
Yeah.
yesterday the Forest Service put out the announcement about all campground, like everybody had to leave forest campgrounds by 5 p.m. last night. And then all the national forest campgrounds were closed and all this other stuff. And the forest that we would have been camping in wasn't included on the list, but if we went on the hike today and then they said that, we wouldn't have known.
Right.
And I'm assuming they'd probably send a ranger out to let you know, but we could have been out in the wilderness and like not aware of the situation because we didn't have signal out there either.
Yeah.
So we decided better safe than sorry, live to hike another day.
Well, I mean, it's also raining ash.
And raining ash, and it's
So
not
all
good.
it
And
takes
like,
is
and
one
we,
ember to
and
actually
honestly,
start that thing
we have to, you know, look out for KBong's golden voice.
Right.
So
Yeah. So
not a good idea for him to be hiking in the thick ass smoke.
all right, so now we're gonna head slowly towards San Francisco.
Yes, we're going to the Strat House. See you soon. And we're gonna stop at a winery or some wineries along the way and make use of our Harvest Host membership that we haven't used once since we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Here we
all right,
go. On adventure. And I'm clean. Smell great, shaved up, hair looks good.
How
Feeling
many
awesome.
masks did you do?
I did 2 hair masks and 3 face masks in the last 12 hours, and I feel amazing.
All right then.
Yep, that's it.
Here we are.
Okay, here we go. Coming up next time on Hiking My Feelings TV.
It's like 8 o'clock. Sun should be out, and this is what we're dealing with this fire situation.